shortly. Be live.
All right, see it.
We'll be going live shortly. Yes, sir. Oh.
All right, we're live.
All right, we are live. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Um, I am mentally here, physically, or physically and mentally, not sure.
Yeah,
All right, cool. All right, well, this is what it be. Our hump day meets today is
a little bit
on a
late.
third on a Thursday because my schedule is all over the place now. But you know what? We still do the do. We gotta do the check in with the boys. So, all right. You know what it is. What are we celebrating and challenges, Sandy?
Mm, nothing much. Can't really think of anything big. I guess. Uh, just still not just another day. That's
My man.
celebrating. Yeah, just celebrating the grind. I guess. Just
Yeah. What about challenges?
starting to hit like a plateau of like I noticed I'm starting to like be a little lazy on workouts, so I got to get back up on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. I feel that. I feel that. Celebrating. Went to the OB to check in today.
Right.
Shows me baby is all healthy so far. It's on a bigger baby side, but it's not like crazy big, not like unhealthy big,
Hmm.
like a 62 percentile. So it's not
Oh
bad,
wow. Okay.
just slightly bigger above average. Um, the waifu is healthy. Those
Hmm.
are two celebrations and challenges coming up, man. I got my LA Marathon this Sunday, bro.
Oh shoot, are you ready?
Mhm. We'll find out. Yeah, we'll find out. We will find out.
Is it
But
gonna be really hot on Sunday? I
I
wonder.
think it's
Is the
gonna
weather?
be, yeah, I think it's gonna be
Oh
toasty, but
no.
hopefully not crazy toasty.
Mm.
Hopefully not crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yep, it'd be like that. It'd be like that. Yeah, it's crazy, but hey, just life be like that,
Hmm.
just deal with it. So, yeah, I'm excited though. I'm actually excited for it. So, yeah. All right. What do we got this week? Any
Uh, I don't know. Let's see. What do you got? Anything interesting, or do you want to just go down the list?
Hmm. Let's see. There's some stuff that you shared. That was interesting. Let's see here. Who was I talking to? I was talking to somebody, just catching up with somebody, and then
Yeah.
they were talking about some lady. Um, who was I talking to, man? I was just talking to somebody, and it was something about dating. Uh, Maybe it wasn't. No, it was not
What's the
you.
subject right now? Or just kind of a
No, no, no. It was somebody I was talking to, and then this girl was talking about the guy, like our mutual friend, dating somebody, and the woman was not treating him nicely. I forgot who it was, but
okay. Well, it doesn't matter
maybe.
who it was, but what's the content of the conversation, I guess.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to remember, but the content was basically like, I guess like, uh, it was just some like disagreement on, male and female dynamic, um, and the lady on the woman's side, she felt like he was, maybe it's not you and I as a mutual friend, but she felt like he wasn't providing her enough, like financially that she expected.
This is a
and
mutual friend?
no, I think it's somebody. It's not you and I's mutual friend. Some other other friend
Hmm.
of mine. And yeah, then I guess just didn't work out. She, yeah, it was like somebody who basically this girl who expected a lot more financially from this guy, and he wasn't at her caliber or whatever, and just didn't went that well. But I forgot. It's not like that important. I was trying to remember who the fuck it
Okay,
was,
well,
but
I guess
yeah, it was just we
this,
were just talking about thinking of dating stuff. But
this,
yeah,
okay, I guess we'll just move on.
yeah, yeah. All right, so let's see here. Oh, there was this one video that was kind of interesting though. Let's watch this one. All right, I think this one it's kind of interesting one.
Want to know the scariest thing, and it's happening to me now. Married, I'm 37, I have 2 kids, and I've been a stay-at-home mom. I have no income, I have no money. I use my husband's credit card and I use my husband's money. I use an American Express credit card for everything. It's got my name on it, but obviously he pays the bill. He told me he's gonna cut it off, and I gotta like move all the automatic payments and stop using it. And he said, you need to start using your own card now. What card? I don't have a card. That is my card. Terrifying. I mean, I feel like a little girl who needs their mommy because I don't know how to take care of myself. Silently freaking out. I don't, like, it's just terrifying. Terrifying. I'm 37 and I'm like scared. I have no idea what to do or what I'm doing or how to take care of myself. Thank God he's letting me live in his house. And I say his house because it is his house, because when we got married, he told me that my name isn't going to go on the deed because he doesn't want to put that debt on me. But I'm getting to live in his house. I'm getting to stay in his house, thank God. Other than that, like, I get to, yeah, I have somewhere to sleep, but like, how do I feed my kids? How do I feed myself? Oh my gosh. I need my mom. I need my mommy to come and take care of me. So, y'all.
E,
No, this
uh,
looks kind of, it's a little,
it's rage. I
it's
think
kind
it's a
of
little rage
fake.
baiting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rage baiting a little bit, but no. But what is interesting is look at the comments. Um, Immediately it's like you see the polarizing, Uh,
I mean, we don't know what the situation is.
well, it doesn't matter, but like it's in my opinion, I think it's a rage bait. But
It is right. Yeah.
what is more interesting is the comments. That's what the whole rage bait is for. You know what I mean? So the first one is if he can feed you, he can starve you. Second one, go get a good lawyer. Everything he owns is half yours by law. Stay strong.
Well, that depends on the prenup.
Thank you for sharing. So many women go through this. The house thing? No, he was always planning on leaving you someday. Get every record you can off the house bank account, ECD, and get an attorney. That's the
Anyway,
nature of
yeah.
Bruce.
But let's just see what our takes are on this versus what other people are commenting on it.
Yeah. Well, what is your take on it?
I mean, like, I don't know what their situation is. If she is really a stay-at-home mom, right? Like her sole
Hmm.
job is to take care of the kids, and yeah, she won't have any financial independence.
Hmm.
Like they have agreed, the husband has agreed to be the breadwinner, and the wife would agree to be the housekeeper. And the babysitter and all that stuff, right? So of course
Hmm.
she's not going to be out there to make money. So I think
Hmm.
in cases like this, the law, like when you get divorced, the law is there to safeguard women that have no financial independence because it was agreed on that they would take care of all the things that don't generate income.
Hmm.
Um, on the other hand, if she's got a job and if she does have a job and she's still this clueless, then I worry for her. And maybe why the guy's leaving her. So, I mean, I wish there was more context to this. I can't really chime in either way.
Yeah. Um, for me, I think it's like, well, I think okay, first of all, I mean, I have a kid coming up, so I personally don't think that it's a it's a healthy household if like the mother is the one just expecting to take care of the kid. That's my personal take, right? I
Mhm.
mean, of course, there are things that only a mother can do, just like of course, there's things that only a father could do, right? To a kid. So for me, I think that's literally what parenting is for. It's not supposed to be like just one person take care of, you know?
Well,
And so let me finish. So my thought around that is that now, in terms of the financial responsibility, of course, it's gonna be, especially right after birth. I think like the mother is the one that is gonna take more time to, right, like literally snap back into
mhm, mhm.
her physical, mental, emotional, right? And there's gonna be stuff that as a father I'm gonna have to deal with, right? Like the emotional, support, right? That I need to be there, hormonal
Right.
changes and all that stuff. So it's nothing like it's obviously nothing compared to what she has to go through physically. But that's the part that again, I think both parents share different responsibilities. Now, with that said, I do think it's and my wife and I talk about this too. Like, I do think it's so important that ladies, if they choose, right, to continue, whether it's like working or pursuing something that gives them purpose more than just like being taking care of the kid. I think that's extremely important, right? Because in this case, it sounds like she basically she basically does nothing else but take care of the kid. So she's identified as the mom, and there's no other purpose besides taking care of the kid. And not only just a financial thing, right? She's very lost, That's actually the stuff that for me I see is more concerning than anything.
I mean, I don't see that as a look. If some women choose to be mothers, that's like their
Hmm.
goal in life.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
if they
think
choose
that's,
to.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Then they should do the best they can in that. So,
As long as it's
you
agreed
know,
upon with,
right, if yeah, as long as it's agreed upon. Now, you said that there should be other things that they take care of, but what if that's their priority to make sure that their children are brought up right and
no, I said if
right?
they choose to want to, you know what I mean?
Right,
If they
right.
choose
If
to
they
want
choose
to
to want
have a,
to,
yes, yeah, 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 yeah.
mhm. So then
But I
their
think,
identity,
yeah.
if their identity is being a mother, then let them have that identity.
Yeah, if that's their only identity, right, and they do not want to, for example, right, let's say we're at a very privileged space where like my wife would never have to work again, right?
Mhm.
Right? Which like could be the case, pretty much. But for me, if she does not want to work again, ever again, awesome. You know what I mean, I want her to like enjoy and be a great mom, be a great wife, right? Take
Right.
care of herself, pursue her hobbies, be who she wants to be, right? If she wants to work and make money, awesome. If she doesn't want to, cool. Like I have no problem. Call me sexist all you want. I have no problem being the sole provider, right? Like
Right.
if I right, if I have the ability and the privilege to, But what I'm saying is that like that has to be an agreement with the couples. You know what I mean? Like
Well,
everybody has their
that's
own
what
agreement.
I'm saying this whole time.
Yeah,
Like,
so well, exactly. So you're on the same page. So what I'm saying is on what is interesting is the comments, right? Seem to seem to be seem to be pretty lopsided when it comes to the assumption of the situation. Like there's a lot of words like financial abuse, right? There's a lot of like
Well,
where
yeah,
it's
if it's
like,
not consensual, of course it's going to be financial abuse. But
yeah.
there's
So,
laws protecting women. That's
mhm,
why the law says that if they break up, the woman is entitled to some sort of, I don't know what to call it. Let's say compensation. Because, let's say you were the sole provider,
mhm,
right? And I'm not saying it's going to happen. Or let's just say a different couple, like John Doe is the sole provider for Jane Doe, and
yeah,
they have a kid, and she is 100% the housemaker, she just a stay-at-home mom kind of a thing. And that's
mhm,
what they agreed upon. And then suddenly, for whatever reason, they decide they don't want to keep the marriage.
yeah. By the way,
Um,
do you think people should write that shit down?
Prenup?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, of course. Prenups.
no, no, the would you still call that? Let's say if they're already married and um like I guess yeah, no, no, it has to be yeah. No.
hmm
Go ahead, yeah.
And so if they break up, then the woman's kind of out on her own.
Hmm.
Um, like she has literally nothing to stand on if the guy doesn't want to provide anything, right? There's no, what is she gonna do? Just like panhandle on the streets for a while? So that's why that exists, to give the woman a little bit of financial backing to get her on her feet. However, there's a big however, there's a lot of women who can take advantage of this, right?
Yeah, abuse the
And
system.
abuse the system. And so
Yeah.
use the system how it's not intended to be used.
Yeah.
Those are the problem people. Um,
Yeah.
but I think the spirit of the law is good, is like it's good intentions, right? You
Yeah.
can't just kick someone on the curb and expect them to be okay after just being a stay-at-home mom for what, 10, 15 years.
Yeah. 20 years, I think.
Hmm
Usually, typically, right? Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I think my at least from my like experience and knowing so many women, like I do think, and that's where like my personal take, right? Like I don't expect my wife to be a stay-at-home mom solo. She can be as stay-at-home as she wants to, but I don't want her to be the sole. You know what I mean? I don't want her
Well,
to be like the one
sure.
that takes care of.
No, no, of
Like
course,
it's not her responsibility to take care of. It's our responsibility
but
to
by
take
the
care of the kid.
nature of you being the sole provider, it just means you're going to be out of the house more often.
Yeah, yes, yes.
So,
I will be less present then. Less present. Yeah,
yes, so I mean, the mom's just going to have the brunt of that work.
yeah,
So, I mean, I can't say what percentages are going to be like, but that's just if John Doe wants to be the sole provider, John Doe has to be okay not being present with the child, like
yeah,
for 8 to 9 hours a day.
yeah. Or I mean, so with the with the way economy works now, there's different, But anyway, my point is, I never understood this whole concept of like just only the mother take care of the kid. It's just to me, it's just weird. Like even I work 10, 12 hour days, right? Like today was 14, right?
Mhm.
Simple, right? Like that does not mean I'm just not gonna, I mean, do my best to try to be present as much as I can.
Of course.
Um, but like what I'm saying is like I just never understood the clear split what you'll have in mind. You know what I mean?
Well, it's
Like,
not a clear
oh, the dad
split,
makes the money.
but
Yeah.
nothing in life is ever 50-50. We have
Hmm.
let's say in income is going to be 100% 0%, right?
Hmm.
And so
Yeah.
child raising could be like 70-30 or 60-40 because
Yeah.
and by the way, there are plenty of stay-at-home dads, and I think the same exact thing what I said about women staying at home can be applied about men staying at home watching their kids if the woman wants
Yeah.
to be the sole provider. I think the guy should be entitled to, a little bit of seed money if they do break up to get him back on his feet.
Mm. But I
Um,
don't think do you think the law protects that?
it's all in the prenup.
Yeah. Assuming they, yeah, yeah, assuming
hmm
they have it, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, it was just so interesting that like literally the whole comment section is all just like nobody knows the
Well,
context, but
it's
it's
always
it's
it's gonna be the
literally
same shit, right? Like the feminists be like, taken for every God, and the males, the red pill incels, gonna be like, oh well, that's what she deserves, blah blah blah. Why didn't she
Yeah,
learn
yeah,
something
yeah, yeah.
else?
Yeah.
I don't think it's worth.
Financial. Uh, anyway. Well, I mean, that's the whole point of this, right? Like we cl take
Yeah,
a
but
clip
it's
and we
just
find something and we see, All right, go ahead. You pick something then from the
uh
chat.
oh, I don't have anything up. I think
Let's see
I'm
what I
fine
have.
discussing anything. It's just I think I remember seeing this clip and I'm like, I think this has got to be fake.
It's rage baiting for sure. Um, you shared something. Hmm. Let me see.
Oh, my freaking neck, man.
Yeah, bro.
I get a massage or something.
Yeah, I need a reset. I still got more shit. I got a meeting right after this one. All right, this one you shared. What was your thoughts on this? I haven't read it yet. Let's see.
Oh, this is just I mean, to summarize, it's just although I couldn't read the whole thing either. It's just because it's locked behind a
Paywall.
paywall. But I think
All
that
right, just give me
the
the context. Yeah.
I mean the
Oh,
title
it's a very
sums it
short
up.
read. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's literally it. Huh?
I think that statistic is it almost feels fake to me.
I don't know about that. It's also 2024 too. Um, yeah, I don't think so, man. I don't know. I don't think that's real, man.
But
18 to 20. Yeah.
there's been several. I mean, not even this isn't a no, a study, just isolated study. There's been multiple studies showing that just males in general are just having more anxiety approach. There's
Hmm.
more men under the age
Yeah.
of 30 identifying as not being sexually active, or in a
Really.
relationship, right? And that percentage is going up.
Hmm.
And now this one, 45% of males between 25 and 28 have never approached a woman. I can
Hmm.
kind of believe that. I mean, it's sad. It's a staggering statistic. I think almost half of men can't approach women.
Hmm.
But I think part of that was built from the extreme feminist movement,
Hmm.
right? It's like, oh, you creep. Why are you approaching me? So like, it's like just that very act of approaching someone you find attractive is like being a creep.
Yeah.
Or you don't
When
want to,
you're not
yeah,
their type. When you're
you don't
not
want to
their
be
type.
canceled. You don't want to
Right.
be blasted on Reddit, be like, oh, this guy approached me.
Yeah.
And I don't know. That's just,
I can see how that affects the overall like dynamic for sure.
mhm.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm pulling up some interesting questions.
From where?
ChatGPT.
Oh,
All right. All right. Well, here's one. We kind of talked about this before too. The rise of AI and like the interdependence with like technology and people it's like so consuming,
sure.
right? So I was talking to a mentor of mine and his son is 13 years old and he's having his first girlfriend and
Oh,
the son does not have social media and she has social media. And it's a really interesting dynamic because their perception of a relationship and who needs to do what is completely different, right?
sure.
So from the girl's side, right, there's a lot of like, so I guess like there's a lot of like love bombing, right? A lot of like, which is like normal, right? Like you're very excited. It's like 13 years old.
Mm.
Um, but there was also things like certain expectations of that he's not aware of because he's not on social media at all,
Hmm.
right? So for example, like things that people are doing, you know what I mean? Like things guys do, like they're online, they're quote unquote, like the like couples stuff.
Hmm.
Um, so that was really interesting to see like how social media affected. I mean, because he's purposely, he's a very well-established person, and purposely both his sons don't have social media. They won't have social media until 16 or 18.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, he's very strict on it. No social media. He lets them play games and all that shit, but just no social media
So
until 16
then,
or 18,
what is the expectation from the guy then, or the 13-year-old boy?
Um, so for him, I think he was asking his son, he was like, well, how do you feel? Like, does it feel good or does it feel weird? And for him, I was like, he said like it feels like weird at first, but like he tries to understand what are some of these like expectations or things that she wants, right?
Hmm.
He doesn't agree with all of them, but he's tried to like understand, right? And the dad also asked a very important question, like do you think she's she's expecting things because she sees other people
Hmm.
receiving or getting, or that's just who she is, you know what I mean? So it was really interesting to see like I mean the younger generation like to kind of like
I
get
have
a get a
this
get a
I have
get
this
a
theory that this younger generation are just sabotaging each other, right? Like
also.
they put up all these like fake expectations
Oh,
and like fake
we're
stories.
doing
Like
the same thing.
look at what my significant other did for me, and then they turn around like, look, see, look what he or she did, and then it's like, well, good for them, but
And
it's
we're
like,
doing the same shit. We're the ones that started the whole fucking thing.
what do you mean? We don't like,
Like our generation, not us, not you and I, but
um, no, but I think it's just exacerbated now. You
yeah,
know?
well, they're on it probably way more than us.
That fucking I forget we talked about it like last month that one woman who's like if he expects only the first meeting to be only a coffee date, I'm gonna be charging him like an invoice for my time. And I'm just
Yeah.
like this is what's spreading out through and social media and becoming viral. So I think they're just sabotaging relationships. Back when we were dating, a coffee date was a perfectly acceptable first time
Yeah.
date. And
Yeah.
now suddenly,
I don't know what the fuck people expect now. Like first date, like even a coffee, like what drinks? Like, are you stupid? Like, why would you? I mean, in my opinion, like first date, coffee is totally fine, or like casual drink is totally fine. But you know, I don't think
like, what are
I
you
don't think
expecting?
that's
Like, go to like Nobu or something on the first
fucking
date? It's
dinner.
oh, fuck off.
No, I mean, dude, like we talk about this all the time, but like, I have no problem with like guys, should I think guys should expect to pay for the first date. Um, right? I have no problem with it, right?
Sure.
But if we were to flip the script, right? Like if this whole world, like women are expected to pay the first date, I bet you it would become they're like, yeah, coffee date is perfectly expected. In fact, I just go watch flowers.
Let's just have a picnic
Let's just
and
have
bring
a
our own
picnic. Let's
food.
go walk
Yeah.
in a park. Dude, like my buddy was low, no joke, spending like 200 to 300 bucks a week on dates. He's a
Oh, on
popular guy,
multiple dates.
multiple dates.
Okay.
You know
Two,
what I
three.
mean? Like online
I mean,
dates.
yeah, that adds up, right?
You
I thought
know,
like two, three
I'm not
a
even kidding.
date.
Like,
It's oh
no, no,
Jesus
no, two, three
Christ.
hundred per week. Like, dude, like every time you go out, it's like what minimum 50, 60 bucks
Yeah, of course.
minimum. Like if you're on a dinner, it's 100 plus. Yeah, I mean sometimes more in LA at least.
Mhm.
Um, so aren't you glad we're not dating no more? Now I just fucking I'm a great fucking cook. I cook a whole week worth of shit. And,
Mhm.
she doesn't even need to cook. I cook it. But yeah, it's crazy, dude. It's crazy out there. Uh, anyway, uh, what else? Anything else you want to talk about?
I don't know what we got more stuff on there, right? That we could just
Uh, I'm putting up some. I want to talk about
yeah,
what
what do
is
you find
this?
interesting on there?
This idea. Let's see. I want to talk about like stuff that like you and I personally go through and experience, but we're just slightly different stage.
Hmm.
Uh, I talked about this last time. Um,
Yeah.
the the having a boy versus having a girl.
Hmm.
You know, I don't remember your take on it, but like I feel like I would be more protective if I had a daughter.
Well, yeah, of course.
And somebody, our mutual friend. Wait, you were there. Were you there yet? No, you were there late. It was a dinner.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was a dinner. Do you remember it? You probably don't remember this. All right, well, this
No,
will be a
no,
good
no,
one.
no.
So anyway, I was talking about how like oh like I have a son coming up, and I was like I feel like if I had a daughter, I would be way more protective,
Yeah,
right? And she was like, see, that's part of the problem, right? Like, why would you want to be more protective just because she's a daughter? She's
because
a daughter.
that's how the world is.
Yeah,
That's, I
and
mean,
then
they're
I'm
just,
like, well, excuse me for being a sexist motherfucker, but I want to protect my daughter more because guess what? He has to deal with less shit than you know?
yeah. Hmm.
I'm gonna be making sure that I'll put different attention to him to make sure that he doesn't become a shitty guy, you
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
Completely different, you know?
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean, I don't think I mean, ladies, let us know. Do you think is a sexist behavior to assume or just naturally want to protect a daughter more? You know what I mean? Like,
I mean,
why do we
I
have
mean,
that, by the
look,
way?
in a utopian world, no, right?
Yeah, yeah,
I mean, but we don't live in a perfect world, so we have to
yeah.
control what we can control, and that is our immediate sphere of influence, which is going to be your kid or
Now, here's
kids,
the
right?
question. Here's the question, right? Do you think the ladies have the same like maternal instinct, internal, right? Like, do you think they feel more protective of a son over a daughter, or I guess we have to ask women,
Yeah, I'm not
ladies.
sure. I want to.
Yeah. That's a good question. The ladies answer that question, please. I'll ask my I'll ask my wife for
Hmm.
later. Um, so yeah, so that was that. Um, and let's see here. All right, another one with dating is last time well, um, you were talking about how like in the 20s you just date as many people as possible, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
What how long do you think you should date before you make, let's say you're in your mid 20s, right? Let's say even 30. You just turn 30 years old. No, I think mid 20s is good. How long do you think you should date before you commit to a more serious relationship, like exclusive and all that
I
shit?
mean,
What's like a
that's everyone has a different timeline, right?
yeah,
It's hard to really give someone a guideline of,
yeah. But
here's
we're
month
looking
one,
for Andy
here's
for
month
guidance, bro.
two, here's month three. It's more of um, just knowing when you'd rather be with this person than anyone else, right?
Hmm
If you're dating multiple people and then you just find yourself wanting to schedule more dates with this person than anyone else, I think you can find your answer there.
hmm hmm
Um,
Here's one interesting one I saw actually. Give me a second. Um, are men expected to provide financially while women expect independence? Oh, that was the same. I mean, it's an interesting way of phrasing it.
mhm. That kind of sounds like have your cake and eat it too. Right?
What do you mean by that?
Like having any person in the relationship, man or woman, being the sole provider of that relationship. That's what they bring to the table, which means the other side has to bring something of equal value to the table. So
Hmm
they are not independent of each other when you're in a relationship or a marriage, right?
hmm
I find the whole notion of independence from your partner kind of like an oxymoron. Like then why be in a
Mm,
relationship? So
mm.
what I'm hearing is I just want someone to pay for everything that we're doing, and then I could do whatever I want after
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
that.
think that's
Right?
what I think that's what it's trying
That's
to say. Yeah, right.
uh-huh. That's that's the definition of having your cake and eating it too.
Mm, interesting. Um, do you think that's
That's
a
like a
trend
toddler.
now?
That's a toddler.
Yeah.
You want to be a baby. You
Hmm.
want your parents to pay for everything that you do, or an infant like your kid,
Yeah.
and then you just live your life just carefree.
Hmm. And you don't have to contribute.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Do you think that's more trend of a trend now?
I feel like that entitlement, that trend or that sentiment is growing a little bit.
Mm.
Like what's that phrase? It's like what's what's mine is mine, what's yours is mine, what's ours is mine.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I think this might be a controversial hot take, but I actually think a lot of this, I think you and I actually agree on this. Unfortunately, these kind of problems are still in a way caused by men. Let me explain, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it's because there's a lot of girls out there who are able to just use their sexual appeal, right? To
Oh,
get whatever the
sure.
fuck they want,
Mhm,
right? So all of a sudden, this create this, right, whole sphere of, right, sense of entitlement,
mhm.
which they have every right to feel entitled because it's money, quote unquote, easy money, right?
Yeah.
And that's why I think you and I might have talked about this. Like, if like every thirsty dude just
Yeah.
stop paying for shit for a year,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure things will come snap right back,
Mhm, mhm. Like an alternate universe somewhere.
you know?
Mhm.
But unfortunately, dudes can't
No, that
control their
because
dicks.
I mean that's how I mean people in general exhibit status, right?
Hmm.
Um, Men more so, right? Men will go out and buy fancy shit and then they'll attract like the hot girls. Um,
Hmm.
this reminds me of Dave Chappelle's skit, like
Hmm.
old Dave Chappelle, not the new Dave Chappelle.
Hmm.
He's like, if a man could fuck a woman in a cardboard box, he would not
Hmm.
buy that Ferrari, you know? You know?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Who said that? Oh, Chris Rock had a good bit about the Jay-Z and
Yeah, the
Beyonce.
Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Hmm.
You know, like Beyonce could work at McDonald's, could still marry Jay-Z.
Hmm.
But if Jay-Z worked at McDonald's, there's no chance
Yeah.
that he could marry Beyonce. I mean, it's funny as shit, but it's so fucking true though.
Hmm.
Yeah. Um, but I mean, I don't. Yeah, it's interesting. Um, Sometimes I feel like, I mean, it's a never, it's never just one way or the other, right? Like that's kind of what we're talking about. It's never like fucking 50-50 extreme. It's always fluid, you know? You kind of have to go
Yeah.
around, right? Like sometimes a guy just need to fucking chill and fucking, you know, be
Hmm.
quote unquote feminine and do fucking shit that is not masculine or whatever to feel. I mean, like, and vice versa. Sometimes women might feel the need to, you know what I mean, do the quote unquote
Hmm.
masculine stuff, you know. Um, so that's that. All right. Anything else? I'm trying to see if there's any.
Well, you said you had a meeting soon, right? So
Yeah, I got the next thing coming up. Just one of those days, man.
you might want to get some sleep after that, man. That's
Oh
like
yeah, right after that, I gotta finish up work and then yeah, but I need to make sure I get good sleep this weekend for sure.
mhm.
For right now. Yep, just another day, man. Yep. Yeah, well, after the kid, we'll see. We'll see how I do.
Oh gosh, you're gonna just be a
Uh,
zombie in all of our
yeah, no,
hump day
I need to make
meetings.
sure. Yeah, I just need to get like electrolyte and stuff. Yeah, I'm actually gonna go drink some electrolyte right now. I think just to make sure I hydrate and shit. Um, all right, dude. Well, I guess we'll wrap the meet here
But up.
today. It was a real chill one. I may or may not have been very slow, and trust me, there was no alcohol involved whatsoever. Just fucking pure running on running on
Running on
adrenaline.
fumes, yeah.
Yeah, running on fumes. But ayo. All right, man. We'll wrap the meet here, and per usual, weekly we come here and shoot the shits. Even when we're tired as fuck, we come
I
up
know,
and
man.
shoot the shits, bro. Um, you want to wrap the shit up, Andy?
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, today was an off one off. It's a Thursday, but you know, anyone who's still watching, catch us every Wednesday, 8 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
now. We have a new time, 8 p.m.
Every
Pacific.
Wednesday, 8 p.m. Unless I have some shit,
Hmm.
which I think in 2 weeks I might, depending, you know. But I will let you know as soon as I can.
Sounds good.
Um, Alrighty. All right, y'all. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we'll see y'all next week.